Kevin, the work that Rodney was able to do, basically instant offense there the last 8 minutes and a half, just how encouraging was it, and did you kind of see those signs kind of bubbling up here over the last week?
Yeah, I mean, it's when Jacoby and Rodney are out there together, it's two guys that can really shoot it and score. This is the way Rod's been playing for the last 2 or 3 weeks in practice, and it's the way he played the other night, to be honest with you, when he came in the second half and kind of did the same thing. He's got a great knack to score. He knows how to score, and he's been working hard, so he's playing well.
You mentioned Jacoby, the steadiness that he's giving you. I think 1 turnover in 49 minutes so far. To go with the scoring, just how well do you feel like he has settled in for you guys?
I don't think he's not. I think he's still trying to figure a lot of stuff out, which is the good thing. I think he's trying to figure out, playing with 2 really talented big guys, when do I pass them, when do I shoot it? So I think we're just starting to see a little bit of how good Jacoby can be. It's just, I think everyone's still trying to figure out a little bit, like, when do I shoot, when do I not shoot? What I do like is, though, everyone's defensive energy has been really good to start the season.
And the opportunistic play tonight, I mean, the 27 points off turnovers, I know that was not something you guys were able to do quite as much last year. What do you kind of think? And some of that was their sloppiness too.
Yeah, I mean, they press and run and jump, and I think that's part of the way they do it, and I like the way they play. I do think the fact that we can play 2 different styles within the game. I thought Tafar and Jordan came in with energy, and we switched up our pick and roll defense, and we went from drop to pretty much trapping and rotating instead of just drop with you and DQ. So I think within the game, then Jacoby takes a break, you bring Jay in, so you don't really get a break. Jay's just as good a defender as Jacoby. So I think we're a little bit more athletic, and the fact that we can play technically 3 different pick and roll defenses in the same half I think it's really helped us.
You're gonna give the microphone.
Hey, Coach. This is on. Hey, Coach. Tafara had some pretty good minutes off the bench today. Do you think you're going to see him more often in the lineup?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Tafar is going to be one of those guys. I love having Tafar. He's so talented. He gets his hands on on loose balls and deflections. Again, he's legit 6'10", 6'11". It's kind of weird. He has kind of short arms. But he's definitely going to see more time.
All right, do me a favor, introduce yourself too, because I'm still learning faces.
Hey, Coach. Ryan Martin, WMC Sports. Including the 3 by chance at the end, all 9 of your 3-pointers came from guys who didn't dress here last season. This team wants to improve on the 3-point struggles from last season. How important are Rodney and Jacoby, all these new guys, going to be to that equation?
Yeah, that's why we brought him in.
Touch.
Was Selton closer to what you would
A
consider
little bit,
normal?
yeah, a little bit. We didn't practice on Tuesday, election day, and then we practiced Wednesday. He looked better, and we didn't really practice Thursday, so I think he just needs a couple more. Again, Selt's one of those guys that he's played at, this is his 3rd school. Everyone's got to take a deep breath and just kind of realize it's going to take him a little bit of time to figure out. There's times when he thinks he's still playing a whole different style, and he's got it. So I mean, in the new era of the transfer portal, and I told the players this: you got to take a deep breath every once in a while, and realize you're going to make a mistake just because of the fact that sometimes your reflexes are going to go back to something that you did for 36 games last year, and now I'm asking you to do something totally different. So I'm not worried about selling whatsoever.
Ed?
Yeah, early 7-0 deficit didn't seem to affect you guys at all. What did you see from your players in terms of responding to that?
No, I think that's, they played 2 scrimmages really well. They run and press. I think the biggest difference is I probably would have called timeouts last year, and this year I understand that coming off the bench, I'm going to have guys that can really pick us up coming off the bench defensively and offensively. And I just have you got 2 big guys out there that are eventually going to give the ball. Something good's going to happen. So I think there was just, teams are gonna come in and they're gonna give you your best shot the first 5 to 10 minutes, and we weathered the storm, and then we kind of imposed our will.
Back there, Max, at Student Times. It looked like Derek Queen was favoring one side for part of the game. We saw him limp off at the end. Do you know if he aggregated anything? Do you have any information on that?
I have no comment on that, though.
You mentioned the lineup with Tafari and Jordan as the bigs. You went to them pretty early in the first half. Is part of the equation with that getting Derek and Juju a rest so that they can come back in together?
No, I haven't figured that out yet, to be honest with you. I don't like not having Derek or Juju in the game. It hasn't worked so far. They do really well when Jordan or Tafari are with one of the big guys. Not that they're not playing good, and we're definitely gonna continue to do it, but, yeah, I'm not happy with when they're both out of the game. I just think, I think I'm giving the other team a free pass.
Can we get the mic in the back there?
It's not that big.
Hi, Coach. Cooper Foas, Terps Sports Central. Games like tonight, Monday night, you empty the bench, get a bunch of guys on the stat sheet. What kind of dividends does that pay down the line of the season?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing as I look at the numbers, I think the highest, Jacoby played 23 and Jew played 23. I think in the long run for Jew, Jacoby, all these guys, getting the experience playing against guys that are going after him, showing them different looks is great, but at the same time, not putting a lot of mileage on guys this time of year, I think will pay dividends for all those guys when they do have to put a lot of mileage on come December.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you, everybody.
How do you feel like you have shaken the rust off sufficiently to this point, especially given what we saw those last 8 minutes of the second half?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
Give me a sense of just what that process has been like, and in particular what that stretch late in the first half tonight was like for you.
Not gonna rust off, just staying with it, being consistent every day in practice, just playing hard as well. It felt good to be out there.
Was everything just kind of coming to you in rhythm? It felt like there were obviously the threes, but also it seemed like a fair number of stuff off of second chances and whatnot tonight.
Yeah, the ball found me a lot, as you said. I was very fortunate for that, and yeah, I felt in rhythm when I got it as well. So.
Ed?
Rodney, do you like coming off the bench? Do you feel like, maybe you could do more if you were starting?
It's just coach's game plan. I mean, we're gonna stick with that, and we're just gonna execute regardless as a team.
And then tonight, it seemed like you guys were much better in terms of finding your shot from the outside. Is tonight, do you think, more of an indicator of what you guys are capable of?
Yeah, everyone is capable of hitting that shot from three. As a team, we can stretch it out. We can go down low, outside, don't matter. We're very versatile as a team, and we can get the job done anywhere.
Over to Ryan, please.
Jacoby, just talking about the three-pointers a little bit more, how important is it that you guys are able to hit those shots, considering you have Derek and Juju down in this post? Does that open it up more for them when you guys are hitting shots like that?
Yeah, I mean, if we're knocking down threes consistently like that, they can't double Ju or Derek when we throw it in there.
Jacoby, just how settled do you feel at this point, kind of running this team? It seems like with only one turnover in 2 games, it seems like that aspect of things seems to be going pretty smoothly for you.
Yeah, I mean, the scrimmages really help. Just kind of find my role and find when to give my teammates the ball. So I feel a lot more comfortable now.
Go to Harrison.
Rodney, there was a play, you guys were on that crazy run in the first half where Derek threw like a full court pass to you and you got the N one. What is it like having a big who can hit you down the court like that, and what was your reaction to that throw?
Yeah, he's a very good passer. Ball went in the air, hit the court. I just went after it. Defender wasn't going to get there before me. I was just determined and finished the play.
Ed, and then over in the back there.
Kobe, to go down 7-0, first time you guys have faced a deficit like that, how'd you feel like the team responded?
I mean, we responded really well, and then our bench players came in and kind of helped us turn it around and bring more energy because we came out flat. So I feel like we responded well.
Rodney, can I ask, based on what Cody said, did it feel like for you guys coming off the bench that you guys could provide a lift when the team was down?
Yeah, when we need it, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna come in and do. We're gonna play with energy and assert ourselves.
In the back?
Hey Rodney, I saw that you had that stretch where you hit 2 consecutive threes, and I also saw that moment where I think it was a timeout where coach was talking to you on the side. Was he basically just telling you to keep shooting, keep doing what you were doing, or what was the message there from coach?
Yeah, just basically let it go. Keep letting it go.
Anything else for the guys? All right, that's